similar, but yet these are two of the equations that we miss a lot. Okay? What's the difference between the one on the left and the one on the right? Just think about it for a minute. Don't say it out loud. The one on the left and the one on the right. What's the difference between them? Brian, what do you think?
Well, the negative 17 is on the opposite side of the...
Okay, well that's, their numbers are in different places, they have different values, but that isn't the key difference. Okay, Tristan, what do you think the difference is?
Well, 17 and 4 are in different spots.
Different spots, obviously, but the numbers themselves are not the difference. I can tell you that. Yeah, go ahead, Kenny.
There's another X in there. Oh wait, never mind.
There's the same number of X's.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Logan.
The X is on the same side on the left and opposite side.
That's the most important thing. Did everybody hear what Logan said? Say it again loud.
The X is on the same side on the left, opposite side on the right.
Okay, now, here's something that I want to stress, because this is seriously one of the biggest mistakes made when solving equations. Tristan and Brian focused on what?
Numbers.
The constants or the x's? The constants, the numbers without x's, right? That is the biggest mistake made when we do equations. Focus on the variable first. That's something that you should have actually in your notes. So on 2-3, or 1-3, sorry. Let's put that on, yeah, page, no, you guys already did 10 and 11, didn't you? Isn't that right? Did we do 10 and 11? We didn't do 10 and 11?
Yeah, we did.
I swear we did 10 and 11.
Yes.
Most of them are turned in.
Okay, you need to turn in 10 and 11 if you haven't, okay? So that's another, so you're behind if you haven't done 10 and 11, okay? So you need to do 10 and 11. So on page 13, kind of towards the bottom, you might write a few notes here, okay? And that is, number one rule when solving equations, focus on the variable first. Focus on the variable first. What is your ultimate goal in solving an equation anyway, Nick? What's the ultimate goal in solving an equation?
Find the value of X.
Get the variable by itself so you know the value of x, okay? But the goal is to get the variable by itself on one side of the equation, okay? Get the variable by itself on one side of the equation. The problem with both of these is we have two terms with variables in them, okay? Both equations have two terms with variables in them. Canyon caught that. He's like, they have two terms, both of them do. But Logan caught the most important part, which was what? The one on the left has the terms on the same side of the equation. The one on the right has them on opposite sides of the equation. You with me on this? Biggest mistake made in math is these two equations. Here's why. Okay? I see a lot of kids want to do this, and they want to do this. Which one's right and which one's wrong? What do you think, Danny?
That 4x is wrong. You should be adding the 3x to it.
Okay, so first of all, that part is actually right. In that, the 3 is what? Positive or negative?
Positive.
And this 3 is?
Positive.
So how do I get rid of positive?
You do the opposite.
You do the opposite to take it to the other side of the equation. So this one is right. This one, what's wrong with it?
Supposed to add.
Yeah, I'm just supposed to add the like terms. Because really, these are not on separate sides of the equation. What I've done is I've subtracted 6x from the left. I've done nothing to the right. Can you see that? I haven't changed the equation on the right at all. By the way, I could do this. And then write negative 17 equals 4 minus 6x. I'll be okay doing that. But do you think most kids realize they've subtracted 6x here? No, they think that they've got that down to an x. They're going to write an x there. Okay? What you would. Like I said, I could make it that. Is that going to do me any good though?
No.
No, that's not going to do me any good. So This is the key, is recognize when they're on the same side, I simply add like terms. And this is a lot of number lining. Okay, when they're on the same side, I gotta do a lot of number lining. I gotta think, okay, I'm at 3, and I've gotta go 4 more. Where am I at? 7x. So here you're adding like terms. This is 7x plus 17, or sorry, minus 17 equals 4. So I'm getting rid of that. Okay. Here I can subtract 3x. Why can I subtract 3x here, but I couldn't here? The x's are on different what? Sides. If they're on different sides, I want to get rid of an x on one side so that I have all my x's on the other. Okay, so that one's correct. This one would have been incorrect had I subtracted 3x for both the x's. That would have been wrong. But by adding like terms, it's right. Okay, so if they're already on the same sign, don't change any signs. This is important. Write this in your notes. If the variables are already on the same side, do not change any signs. Simply add like terms. I'll say that again.